Check, check. afternoon, everybody. I just want to let everybody know that we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. So if you don't mind making your way to a seat and getting settled in, that would be great. We will be right back.
I'll be there when you need me. You can count
Welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the February 2020 Canine Companions for Independence graduation, and also happy Valentine's Day. What a perfect day to have a graduation ceremony for Canine Companions. And before we get started, I'm the executive director for the Northwest region of Canine Companions, and I just want to say welcome to everybody that's here. And today we're going to celebrate 64 new teams that are graduating throughout the country today. 13 of those teams are right here with us, and we're going to celebrate them through the ceremony. Before we get started, I always like to ask, how many people are in the audience today for the very first time? Wow, that is amazing. And so for those in the audience for the first time, and to give everybody a better idea, our mission is to create a greater independence for adults, children, veterans with disabilities by matching them with expertly trained assistance dogs. And so just so you through your journey with us today, you'll see how that whole process comes together. We also like to invite all of you who raised your hands, if you haven't been to our campus, feel free to come for a tour. We would absolutely love to have you. And then just welcome to the Canine Companions family, and you'll see why I call it a family by the time you're done here today, I think. But just a real warm welcome, and thank you for coming here today. Speaking of today, we are lucky that we have our CEO, Paige Mazzoni, with us today, and she is going to get up here and talk to us just a little bit about love. So, Paige?
Margaret always makes it sound like it's so exciting when I'm here. I'll try to live up to it. So welcome to all of you. As Margaret said, our mission is to provide highly trained service dogs at no charge to people with disabilities, to give them greater independence and let them achieve their potential that they want to reach for. In the end, what we believe in is the power of the human-canine bond to unleash potential. And that's all about love on some level. So there is no more perfect day to have a graduation. And what you're going to see today is how that love kind of filters through this community. So I was thinking about the impact of what we do. We've been thinking about this a lot lately. And really it all begins with a puppy. But that puppy, from the beginning, has a breeder caretaker. And those breeder caretakers are volunteers who whelp the puppies and raise them till 8 weeks. They take them out in the community. Well, they don't take them out in the community. They can't do that. But they share the word about these adorable puppies with other people. At 8 weeks, those puppies hand off to a puppy raiser who raises them for 18 months. They show them all the love they can. They socialize them. They teach them some basic commands. They also spend a lot of time out in the community. Over 2.5 million touches a year are made through those puppy raisers in schools, in events, helping spread the word about what disabilities are and aren't, helping to spread a sense of community. The puppies turn in at 18 months to our campuses. We have 6 around the country, as Margaret said. And on those campuses, we have trainers and employees who work with the puppies, getting them ready to be paired with their forever person. There's a lot of love in that process as well. Then a graduate comes in and trusts us. And for 2 weeks, they go through training and they get paired with a dog. And then they go out together, and that team touches many, many people throughout their life. Our facility teams, who are professionals that work with our dogs in settings like hospitals and the criminal justice system, touch over 5 million people a year. Those are only the self-reporting numbers, so we know they're higher than that. So all of this is just a community of love. Around all of that is wrapped our donors, who make what we do possible by sharing their treasure with us. So it really is an amazing, amazing community and family, as Margaret said. It is a lot of love and goodness. Some of the graduates were talking earlier today, and one of the things they were talking about is how this organization is all about kindness and good and understanding. And so it's a much needed thing in the world. So it is not an exaggeration at all to say that what you see happening today will literally touch millions of lives in the next year. So thank you for being part of it. We're very, very excited you're here. Today is about the graduates. It's their day to celebrate having been students for 2 weeks, having gone through a class, having been paired with their forever partner. And for you all, thank you for being here. We're so happy for you. We're here if you need us, and congratulations. I am not the highlight of the show. They are. So now we also are having puppy matriculation today, which for those of you who are first-timers, the first time I heard that, I was like, what is that? So what that is when the puppy raisers who have poured their heart and soul into these dogs come and give them back to us to train them to be paired with someone. So we are turning in 193 puppies across the country today. That's a lot of volunteering. So to kick things off, we're going to have a little video about the puppies.
afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan Porteous, and I'm the Northwest Region Puppy Program Manager. Will the puppy raisers of matriculating dogs please begin quietly lining up behind the curtain over on the left side of the room. I'd also like to ask our guests, Grace Thompson and Rashad Wiley from Star One Credit Union's Community Involvement Committee, to please join me on the stage to present the rosettes. Star One Credit Union is one of Silicon Valley's largest member-owned financial institutions. They recognize the importance of being a strong corporate citizen by contributing to the communities that they serve. Star One has donated over $43,000 to canine companions in the past 2 years alone. And they have also named 2 puppies, including Star the 5th, who is matriculating today. Star is unfortunately in season, so she's not actually in attendance today, but we know that she's here with us in spirit. Star One was also nice enough to bring some collapsible dog bowls with them, so feel free to pick those up on the way out. And please join me in thanking Star One for their contributions to our mission. Today we are celebrating the accomplishments of the volunteer puppy raisers who have prepared these 49 dogs for professional training. They've poured their time, money, and love, so much love, into those adorable little puppies that we just saw in that slideshow, and in the blink of an eye, they're all grown up and they're ready to move on. As any puppy raiser will tell you, the most frequent comment you hear when out and about with a puppy is, "I don't know how you do that. How could you possibly give him up?" And there's no doubt that it'll be difficult to say goodbye, but each of these volunteers is ready to do just that. I hope that as we watch our graduates receive their new assistance dogs today, you find yourself not asking, how could you give them up, but rather, how could you not give them up? Thank you, puppy raisers, for giving these dogs a wonderful start, for being willing to say goodbye so that someone else can say hello. You make our mission possible. All right, and without further ado, I'm proud to present the matriculating class of February 2020. We're still figuring out the alphabet. All right, first up, we have Alice II, raised by Ben and Ronan McCafferty of Bainbridge Island, Washington. This is the first puppy they've raised. And next we have Amelie II, puppy raised by Lori Kelly of Roseville, California. This is her fourth puppy. And this is Beckett II, raised by Veronica Rossi and family of Danville, California. This is their first puppy. This is Bubbles III, raised by Heather and Samuel Goodman of Sacramento, California. This is their first puppy. And Buttercup IV, raised by Carrie Ann and Ted Marfia of Shingle Springs, California, their first puppy. Next is Claude II, raised by Anna Fenton and Nancy Plumley of Vancouver, Washington. Oh, and Mary Plumley as well. Their second puppy for Anna and fourth for Nancy and Maury. Next, we have Dinah V, raised by Kim Templeman of Albany, Oregon. This is her 16th puppy. And next is Fauna the Fifth, raised by California Healthcare Facility of Stockton, California, with Holly Conrad of Sacramento. This is Holly's second puppy. And next we have Gadget the Second, who is back at the kennels in season, raised by Jeannie Lang and Christine Reynolds of San Jose, California. This is their first puppy. And next we have Grady the Seventh, raised by Crossroads Correctional Facility of Shelby, Montana, with Cindy Thomas of Clovis and Iris Yamaguchi of Windsor, California. This is the 115th puppy raised by Crossroads. And for Cindy and Thomas, somewhere in the mid-20s. This is Healy the Fifth, raised by the Sandy family of San Anselmo, California, and their fifth puppy. And next we have Iva, raised by Anita Hedum of Fairview, Oregon. This is her first puppy. And this is Joni the Fourth, raised by the Kimpson family of Eagle, Idaho. She is their fifth puppy. Next we have Kendall the Third, raised by Rachel Kelly of Marysville, California, with Tracy Fritzinger and Jonathan Bertzenot of Portland, Oregon, and of Nevada City. Second puppy for Rachel and first for Tracy and Jonathan. This is Kona the Sixth, raised by Kiran, Varun, and Usha Haltor of San Jose, California. This is their first puppy. And Livingston the Second, raised by Mimi Niemiller of San Jose, California. This is her eighth puppy. And this is Locket, raised by Hallie Morrow of Davis, California. This is her second puppy. Next is Magic the Seventh, raised by Jick and Julie McDonald of Campbell, California, and Aaron Baitzer of Scotts Valley, California. This is Rick and Julie's fourth puppy and Aaron's sixth. And Nessa the Third, raised by the Wilburn family of Bothell, Washington. She is their fifth puppy. And this is Nordica the Second, raised by Debbie Siegel of Santa Rosa, California. This is her first puppy. This is Novato the Fourth, raised by the inmates at Coffee Creek Correctional Facility of Wilsonville, Oregon. He is their 142nd puppy, and also puppy socialized by Terry Sassi of Portland, Oregon. Portland is not in California. And we have Knox, raised by Kristen and Claire Miller of Redmond, Washington, their 11th puppy. And Omega the Seventh, raised by Brenda and Melissa Miller of Scotts Valley, California, their first puppy. Next we have Oprah the Fourth, raised by Eric Tang of South San Francisco, California. This is his first puppy. This is Pierce, raised by Sue Wider of Auburn, Washington, and this is her 8th puppy. And Pomona, raised by Michelle Kelsey and Sue Guzman of Santa Clara, California, with Ann Weitz of San Jose, California. This is Michelle and Sue's 12th puppy and Ann's 7th puppy. Next, we have Raquel the Fourth, raised by Jerry Retzklaff of Slough House, California, second puppy. And this is Russ the Fifth, raised by the Yamada family of Fair Oaks, California. He is their 9th puppy. And we have Sarissa, raised by Robert and Aaron Clark of Healdsburg, California, their 9th puppy. Glad you made it. And this is Seuss, raised by Shelby White of Nampa, Idaho, her 4th puppy. This is Taffy the Fifth, raised by the inmates at California Healthcare Facility of Stockton, California, and Marcia Edmond of Fairfield, California, the second puppy raised by Marcia. Next, we have Trudy the Third, raised by Judy and Greg Schultz of Clarkston, Washington, their third puppy. And Tux, raised by Kevin Clevenger and Jessica Kahn of Fair Oaks, California, Kevin's seventh puppy and Jessica's fourth. This is Velma the Second, raised by Beth Morgan and Keegan Betts of Seattle, Washington, their fourth puppy. Third. And this is Wimmy, raised by Melinda Denton and Lonnie Sutherland of San Jose, California, Melinda's third and Lonnie's fourth puppy. Next, we have Wizard the Fourth, raised by Kate McCauley and Rachel Reeder of Davis, California, their first puppy. And this is Zari, raised by Laura Allen of Sacramento, California. She is Laura's 12th puppy. And last but not least, we have Zoom, raised by Stephanie Wilson of Antelope, California, her 18th puppy. Thank you again to all of our puppy raisers. And now please welcome the Northwest Region Training Manager, Christina Gelkin, to the stage for a special presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Like Susan said, my name is Christina Gelkin, and I'm the Northwest Region Training Manager. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to two of Canine Companion's newest apprentice instructors. I'd like to invite Eden Ehrman and Kira Pearson to join me on stage, please. Canine Companions takes great pride in their apprentice instructor program, and for great reason. It's neither quick nor easy, but rather extensive, comprehensive, and sometimes exhausting. Today, we get to celebrate Eden and Kira's first milestone in their apprenticeship. Over the past 6 months, they trained their first group of assistance dogs in what we call the apprentice course. Nearly half of the dogs graduating today were trained by Eden and Kira. I know that their new graduates appreciate the exceptional skills they put so much care into training. If I had to write a report card for Kira and Eden, and I'm not an easy grader, they both would have received an A+, with the comment section saying, "Pleasure to have in class." They soaked up training techniques and philosophy like sponges and really made my job easy. Eden showed up every day with laughter and thoughtfulness. Kira brought insightful questions, dedication, and even saved a few birds along the way. It's safe to say that the Northwest region is gaining two bright new apprentices that are sure to shine throughout the rest of their 3-year apprenticeship and beyond. Kira and Eden, I'm so proud of the impact that you guys are having already with the dogs that you've trained for our graduates today. Please join me in giving Eden and Kira a hearty round of applause for all they've already accomplished. Congratulations. Up next, please enjoy a video of the team training experience.
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from your eyes, oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong. Faith, a planted tree. Oh, and it's grown its roots under you and me. As long as we both breathe, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy.
Yardley will change my life by letting me go out in public independently.
Estes is just going to be a good, faithful friend and companion, and overall improve the quality of life.
Team independence, building our lifelong bond. Look at those eyebrows.
Boutique will provide greater independence, better quality of life, and fill my heart with joy. As a can-do person and a senior, having a service dog is going to add empowerment in my life.
My dog will help me pick up dropped items and open and close doors.
Sloan gives me a sense of independence because I know she's got my back. Don't you? Yes.
Angel will help me primarily with dropped items as well as pulling to help reduce shoulder fatigue.
This is my dog Lee, and he is definitely going to be the key to get me where I want to be, independent and happy.
Tricia's taught me to be more consistent and patient in my own work.
Erica is going to help me with daily activities and provide companionship.
Future will enable me to take a break from humans.
Wazowski is going to bring calm to my storm.
That was great. Can I please have the students, soon to be graduates, please line up along the left side of the stage and up the ramp, and the puppy raisers to the right side of the stage. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? My name is Courtney, and I am an apprentice instructor here at Canine Companions for Independence. On behalf of our entire staff, it is my honor to welcome you to the February 2020 Service Team Training graduation. Today we celebrate 13 new teams who have triumphed over the trials and tribulations of team training, including the constant barrage of meticulous, nitpicking criticism from our well-meaning but slightly perfectionist instructional staff, myself included. Thank you guys for tolerating and humoring me. Oh, you're here already. Hi. These 13 individuals will enter the stage as students, and they will leave as graduates. Each dog represents a new chapter in our lives, so for our newbies and our successors alike, today begins their new journey with Canine Companions and our family. This organization is incredible, all thanks to the people behind the scenes who fuel it. We couldn't do what we do without every single one of you. So from our volunteer breeder caretakers to our puppy raisers, our dog walkers and bathers, our lunch volunteers, and everyone who cares for the dogs and the students every step of the way, thank you so much. We could not do this without you. And thank you to the generous donors, and without your generosity, we would not be able to make these matches completely free of charge. And last but not least, thank you to my wonderful coworkers who always put up with me every day. So, without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to announce our graduating class. Congratulations to all of you guys, and here we go. Jan, I would like to welcome you to center stage. Jan has been placed with successor service dog Teak the First, a male Lab Golden Cross. Jan is a successor who has been passionately involved with Canine Companions not only as a graduate, but as a volunteer leader in her local chapter. After being matched with a fluffy, fetch-loving Teak, Jan learned that this love bug enjoys nothing more than resting his head gently on Jan's lap. Whether he is meticulously retrieving her keys off the ground or pulling her along in her wheelchair to conserve energy, Teak will help Jan every single day. In her own words, Teak will provide greater independence, a better quality of life, and fill my heart with joy. Presenting Teak are his puppy raisers Robin and Laura Hudson of North Bend, Washington. Teak is the 8th puppy they have raised. Congratulations, successor service team, Jan and Teak. I would like to invite Wendy to center stage, please. Wendy has been placed with service dog Wazowski the First, a male Lab Golden Cross. Wendy is an active woman who fills her extra time with lots of outdoor activities and training in the pool as she works toward her goal of the U.S. Paralympic swim team. In contrast to her on-the-go lifestyle, she told us that she would love a dog that provided her with a calm and grounding presence. We knew that Wazowski was the perfect sweet boy to fulfill this role, and his soulful eyes of love laying across her lap. Wazowski will help Wendy pick up dropped items in public and is going to be a steadfast cheerleader while Wendy swims. This team has bonded so well over the past 2 weeks, and these double W's are ready to take on the world. Wazowski is being presented today by Barbara Ferguson of Reno, Nevada. He was the first dog she raised, and she is currently working on puppy number 2. Congratulations, service team Wendy and Wazowski. I'd like to invite Annie to center stage, please. Annie has been placed with successor service dog Yardley IV, a male Lab Golden Cross. Annie first joined the Canine Companions family as a part of a skilled companion team and is now graduating as a service team with successor dog Yardley at her side. Yardley is an affectionate and eager-to-please dog whose calm demeanor hides a secret, an exuberant love of fetch. Annie is looking forward to having Yardley retrieve dropped items, activate push plates, and tug open doors. She is also planning to teach him some new commands, including having Yardley push the control panel on her power chair into position. With her intuitive handling skills and her sweet praise, we know that this team will accomplish so much together. Presenting Yardley is his puppy raiser, Lori Clark of Santa Rosa, California. Yardley was the 3rd puppy she has raised, and she is currently working on number 4. Congratulations, service team Annie and Yardley. All right. Hello. I would now like to invite Monty to center stage. Monty has been placed with successor service dog Exchange II, a male Lab Golden Cross. Monty came to campus looking for a dog to help him open doors and pull him longer distances. Exchange is more than happy to be Monty's partner in crime. He will be getting paid, of course, in loving pats on his very large head. During downtime between practice sessions, we could always find Exchange gently resting his head in Monty's lap and loving all that good, genuine praise that he could get. Monty has taken to calling him Change, and we can definitely assure us that change is good. Exchange is being presented today by Cheryl Summers of Sacramento, California. He was the 7th puppy she has raised. Congratulations, successor service team Monty and Exchange. I would like to welcome Jackson to center stage. Jackson has been placed with service dog Sealy III, a Lab Golden Cross. Jackson came to class ready to meet the right dog who would both help him build more independence by picking up dropped items and by letting him spoil them crazy. Waiting patiently to meet him was Sealy, a spunky little lady with quizzical eyebrows. Jackson even joked about getting her to put her eyebrow raise on command. Sealy loves the silly voices and praise that Jackson gives her, and we all know for sure that she had won his heart when he printed his new dog tag for her with the name Queen Sealy III. We cannot wait to see all of the wonderful things this team achieves together as they continue to bond and take on the world with their similar can-do attitudes. Sealy is being presented today by Marianne Colita of Folsom, California. She was the first puppy Marianne raised, and she is currently working on her 2nd. Congratulations to service team Jackson and Sealy. I would like to invite Bruce to center stage, please. Bruce has been placed with successor service dog Estes II, a male Lab Golden Cross. Bruce is joining us from Spring Lake, Idaho, and is an outdoorsy person who enjoys fishing. A successor with 2 previous service dogs, Bruce came to class looking for a dog to pull his wheelchair, carry dropped items, and be a good ambassador for the public. Estes is a hard-working dog with a strong work ethic, but Bruce has also discovered Estes' love of snuggling and squeaky toys. Estes proved himself to be a good homework helper when Bruce did his homework on Estes' back on their very first evening together. In Bruce's own words, Estes will be my best buddy and faithful companion. Estes was raised by the inmates of Coffee Creek Correctional Facility in Wilsonville, Oregon. Presenting Estes is his puppy socializer, Christina Keefe of Portland, Oregon. Estes was the 138th puppy that Coffee Creek has raised. Congratulations, Successor Service Team, Bruce and Estes. I would like to invite Randy to center stage, please. Randy has been placed with Successor Service Dog Frisia IV, a female lab golden cross. Randy came to us as a successor looking for an upbeat, willing-to-work dog that could stay focused at his pet-friendly workplace where people even bring their pet birds to work. Randy was matched with Frisia, whose intense stare is a sure sign of focus and engagement. Watching Randy lock eyes with Frisia and egg her on into an explosive speak was a joy to watch. Randy's patient, understanding, and encouraging nature has helped Frisia blossom under his guidance, and I know they're going to be amazing together out in the world, whether she is retrieving dropped gloves or pulling his wheelchair across the parking lot. Presenting Frisia is her puppy raiser, Mary Rosso of Arnold, California. Frisia is the second puppy she has raised. Congratulations, Successor Service Team, Randy and Frisia. I would now like to welcome my lovely coworker, Kate, to present the second half of our graduating class.
Thank you, Courtney. As Courtney said, my name is Kate. I am also an apprentice instructor here at Canine Companions for Independence, and it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the second half of our February 2020 class. I'd like to invite Lou to center stage, please. Lou has been placed with Successor Service Dog Sloan III, a female lab. Sloan is going to help Lou in his daily life by helping him to pick up dropped items, tug open doors, and accompanying him in his day-to-day life. We have greatly enjoyed watching these two work together, and they have really seemed like a team from the moment they were matched. Sloan's sweet personality is a perfect match for Lou's calm and positive energy, and one of our favorite things is listening to Lou praise her with, "Atta baby," or "Way to be, Sloan." When asked how the addition of Sloan would change his life and make a difference, Lou responded by saying she already has, and that he looks forward to that continuing sense of independence that his first service dog, Delphi, brought to him. He also mentioned that he likes that Sloan doesn't snore as much as Delphi did. Presenting Sloan today is her puppy raisers, Jennifer Alexander and Brian Johnson of Placerville, California. Sloan was the 7th puppy for Brian and the 4th puppy for Jennifer, and they are currently working on number 5 and 8. Congratulations, Service Team Lou and Sloan. Next, I would like to invite Paul to center stage, please. Paul has been placed with Successor Service Dog Lee V, a male lab golden cross. Paul is a self-employed, hard-working man looking for a furry assistant manager to pick up dropped items and provide a sweet tail wag. When first talking to the trainers, he said he wanted a dog to be by his side, to be a calm and reassuring presence in his ever-busy world. Lee is an earnest and wiggly dog who loves nothing more than sincere praise, lots of scratches, something Paul provides in spades. Every day, Paul soaked up all the coaching that we gave him and used that to help build a loving partnership with Lee, one brick at a time. We are sure that when this pair goes home, they will be an inseparable team who will conquer their busy lives. Presenting Lee is his puppy raiser, Lynn Sondag of San Francisco, California, Lee is the first puppy she raised. Congratulations, service team Paul and Lee. Next, I would like to invite Justin to center stage, please. Justin has been placed with service dog Highlight the First, a female lab golden cross. From the moment we first saw Justin and Highlight working together, we knew that these two were the perfect match. Justin is an active and kind young man looking for a dog who will run by his side, pick up dropped items, and play with him in their downtime. Highlight is an honest and affectionate dog, eager to please and always willing to work. No matter what she is doing, whether it's picking up his phone, tugging open doors, or just walking by his side, Highlight eagerly responds to Justin's request with a happy tail wag. Justin and Highlight will be going on to attend his local community college and hopefully be joining a wheelchair soccer team. And we think Highlight will make a pretty cute mascot. In his own words, Highlight will always keep me company, and together we can do many things. Presenting Highlight is her puppy raiser, Olivia Johnson of Rancho Cordova, California. Highlight was the fourth puppy she's raised, and she's currently working on number 5. Congratulations, service team Justin and Highlight. Next, I'd like to invite Rocky to center stage, please. Rocky has been placed with service dog Erica the Fifth, a female lab golden cross. In the first few days of team training, when describing his ideas for a perfect dog, Rocky said he wanted a friendly dog that was fun to be around, sweet and offers lots of eye contact, but also a dog that would be in tune with his emotions and provide lots of comfort and maybe even a visit when he's feeling down. Enter Erica, as affectionate as they come, who, if you let her, would visit all day long. When going over their first night together, Rocky said, basically, she just wants to be a part of me, and that's great 99% of the time. Rocky has said, you really nailed the affectionate part multiple times throughout his 2 weeks, and watching these two interact has warmed our hearts from the moment they were matched. Erica will help Rocky in all of his daily activities, including laundry and his morning routine, and Rocky is also excited about their bond and having another life to care for. Presenting Erica today are her puppy raisers, Sherry and Craig Rodenberger from San Jose, California. Sherry was Erica's breeder caretaker as well as her puppy raiser, and Erica was the third puppy she has raised. She's currently working on puppy number 4, Canine Companions in San Jose Sharks pup, Finn. Congratulations, service team Rocky and Erica. Next, I'd like to invite Jean to center stage, please. Jean has been placed with service dog Jackson the First, a male lab golden cross. When Jean described her perfect dog to us, she said she wanted a fun, quirky dog with a big personality that would bring lots of joy to her life. Well, Jackson is just the dog for her. Jackson and his bouncy, outgoing personality will help Jean have a greater sense of independence in her life and empower her to go places and do things that she was not able to prior to team training. Jean has summarized her time in team training as unbelievably great, and Jean's sweet praise when Jackson performs his commands for her has brought a smile to our faces each and every day in training. The connection that these two have can be perfectly summarized by what Jean said after their first weekend together. We could see that he really just wanted to touch our hearts. We can't wait to see what sort of adventures these two active souls will go on. Jackson was raised by the inmates of the California Healthcare Facility of Stockton, California. Jackson was the 25th puppy raised through this program. Presenting Jackson today is Tina Morones and Mary Jo Coletti. Congratulations, service team Jean and Jackson. Last but not least, I'd like to invite Wayne to center stage, please. Wayne has been placed with successor service dog Fuchsia III, a female lab golden cross. A self-proclaimed chronic dropaholic, Wayne was looking forward to having a dog who is not only willing to pick up dropped items like his phone or tug open heavy doors, but who would also be eager to learn new things such as pushing open his front door or tugging off his socks. Enter Fuchsia, a dog who loves to work and will happily trot alongside Wayne for miles as he travels to and from work at the local junior college or takes long hikes in the mountains. We see a bright future ahead for this team, filled with entertaining stories of last calls for water at night, and Wayne wanting to plan Taekwondo classes for Fuchsia, so he's confident she can hold her own in the play yard. Presenting Fuchsia are her puppy raisers, the Kaywood family of Santa Rosa, California. Fuchsia is the 4th puppy they've raised, and they're currently working on both 5 and 6. Congratulations, service team Wayne and Fuchsia. Next, I have the great pleasure to introduce Northwest Board member and veteran graduate Randy White with service dog Neo for a special presentation.
Neo, sit. No, sit. Good boy, Neo. Good boy. Approximately 11 years ago, Canine Companions for Independence started recognizing and honoring the service and sacrifice of the veterans who happened to graduate from their program. They do this by presenting to them the CCI Challenge Coin. Now, some of you may not have heard this before, but what is a challenge coin? If you go on the Department of Defense website and do a search for challenge coin, you'll find 5 or 6 theories about how the challenge coin came into being. The one I particularly like is the story of a young, wealthy platoon commander in World War I that wanted to promote unit cohesiveness and morale, and he did this by having minted a coin for each member of his platoon. When they deployed to France and went on the front line, one of his soldiers got captured by the Germans behind enemy lines. They didn't kill him, but what they did do is they stripped him of all unit insignia and all identification. They thought it would be a great pleasure to send him back and have him shot as a spy. Well, one thing that they didn't take from him, because they didn't recognize what it was his unit coin. When he went back across the boundaries and got taken again, he was taken by French soldiers. And the French soldiers were about to execute him when he said, no, I'm an American. I can prove it. And he pulled his coin out of his pocket. The French soldiers didn't know what this was or what to do with it, but one of them recognized the unit insignia on the coin and said, "I know that unit." And they took him back to the unit, and he was repatriated. We have the honor and pleasure today to recognize Jackson. Would you mind joining me up here, please? A little spy, no, Neil, down. A little spy in the CCI offices gave me a little bit of information about Jackson. He achieved the rank of Machinist Mate Second Class in the U.S. Navy and served on submarines. He obviously had more courage than I did. I couldn't imagine spending months 600 feet beneath the ocean surface, but that's what Jackson volunteered to do. So on behalf of Canine Companions for Independence, and for me personally, thank you for your service. Neil, stand. Good boy.
Thank you, Randy, for your presentation. And lastly, I would like to invite Wayne back up to the front. Wayne has been chosen as our class speaker, and he's going to share a little bit about his time in team training.
Can you all hear me? My name is Dr. Wayne Downey, and in 2016 I was honored with the privilege of a lifetime when, after 2 years on the waiting list, I was accepted into team training and matched with my first canine companion for independent service dog, Sean II. From the very beginning, Sean and I were inseparable. Sean reintroduced me into a world of independence I had not seen in many years. His gentle, goofy nature made me laugh daily as I got lost in his deep brown eyes. Every night we would cuddle before bed. I was constantly reminded of the adage that life is better with a dog, and I have a t-shirt to prove it. I love Sean, and I shared really was once in a lifetime. Unfortunately, In June of 2019, at the age of 5.5, Sean started expressing symptoms of a brain tumor that was quickly found to be inoperable. After 3.5 short, amazing years together, I had to make the heartbreaking decision to lay Sean to rest in July of 2019 so he wouldn't suffer anymore. With the wonderful support of Canine Companions for Independence and their Graduate Services Department, I was streamlined into this team training class graduating today. And this time, I was matched with a sweet girl, Fuchsia III. At the beginning of team training, Fuchsia was not on my radar as a possible match for me. This speaks to the skill and ability for all the instructors to compare notes and make a match that is the most appropriate. Because Fuchsia is really the dog I need. Personality-wise, she understands I'm still healing from a broken heart, but I know she will do a fantastic job of intuitively helping me during this process. Although she won't replace Sean, I'm very excited to start exploring and making new memories with Fuchsia by my side. To my surprise, she is a very quick runner, which I cannot wait to use to my advantage. As I look forward to getting out, getting some independence without my caregivers. Knowing that I have someone to pick up my cell phone or drop papers or call for help if needed, open doors for me again is the best and most secure feeling to have. I would like to thank my teammates for welcoming into their class and going through team training with me. This experience was made richer that those dogs happened to be placed with me on stage for a very long time. But to summarize my sentiments, Canine Companions for Independence is an outstanding organization. I thank Canine Companions for Independence for all they do to provide service dogs to those who need them most. Your work is really deeply valued and appreciated by each and every person sitting up here graduating with me today. It is now time for Fuchsia and me to return to the real world, head back to work, helping students with and without disabilities realize their dreams, working in the community, addressing issues of homelessness, as well as low-income housing, to name a few. I thank you for your time, and I'm honored by this opportunity to share a bit of my story with you all today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing on behalf of the class and also sharing so much about your personal journey. We really appreciate it. Thank you. There are a couple other people that I'd like to say thank you to before we wrap up for this afternoon. Thank you so much to our National Board of Directors and to our Northwest Regional Board of Directors for being a key piece in keeping this organization going and keeping the Northwest region funded and with all the outreach efforts that they do. I also want to give a big thank you to Grayton for this amazing space today that they helped us secure. So thank you so much, Grayton. And then I also want to ask everyone who's here to pull out their program and wave it in the air. You guys get your programs going? Woohoo! Okay, now, as you're waving it in the air, all those people that raised your hands and said you are new, there's a little tear-off tab here. So remember how I said at the end you would hopefully feel like a part of our family? So fill it out so we know you're a part of our family, and we'd be happy to stay in touch with you. And just go ahead and drop it at the table in the back. Thank you for being here. And with that, I just want to say one last congratulations to the February 2020 Canine Companions class. Graduate photos will be taken outside, and then we also have some refreshments for everybody. And as puppy raisers and graduates say to their dogs when they're able to go play and be a dog, release. Thank you. Have a great Valentine's Day.